It is October 3rd, 2020. It's probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to Starbucks by Stop and Shop, and I got a coffee, made a video, and then as I was traveling back, I saw two white people, like, really out of like the scenery for what's going on in that neck of the woods. It was a white guy. Looks like by this age he should be down in Florida, but whatever. Driving a Mercury, Mercury, Sable, Sable. On the back of his car, he had a fire department, FDNY, somebody special or whatever sticker, and like, I don't know, they give them out. NYPD has them too, I think. But, and his windows were down. So I pulled up at a light and I said, excuse me. I said, do you live around here? And there was like, yeah. And I said, now, question, because I saw that you had on the back an FDNY. Now, was it always this way for you? Like, all this India stuff everywhere you look? And he's like, yeah, no, it's always been this way. I'm like, wait, what? I go, no, it hasn't. And he goes, no, it has. And I go, no, it hasn't. And he's like, I've been here 23 years. I go, yeah, great. I've been here 42. I was like, my best friend used to live over here. I was like, and on the way to her house, we never passed through India to get there. And he was like, oh, he's like, but they're wonderful people. And I'm like, right, yeah, of course they are. I was like, well, I have Koreans over in my Bayside, and they're not so great. I was like, they're not so nice. And he was like, oh, I was like, but I'm glad to hear your Indians are really nice. Great to hear. Thanks for the update. And I took off. Then I went over to Bob and Judy's house on a whim, WHIM. Obviously, I got the phone call that the locks were changed. No trucks or anything were there. So then I went over, I was leaving, and I saw a neighbor who was leaving the driveway. I think her name was Rosemarie. I didn't say it. Rosemarie, like my grandmother with a rose. I think that's what her name is, something around there. Or Mary, maybe Mary, like the church. But she has a son named Bobby, Bobby. So I kind of was awkwardly parked with my Cooper, my Gin, Gin, for my ginger root Cooper, being the black and white spotted gin for ginger, and my Mini Coupe being the white cream color pearl with the two black stripes. So I pulled in weird, then I moved back in case traffic, and then I got out so I could speak to Rosemarie. So I was standing there talking to her, asking, I said, I was Aunt Judy's, I was like, daughter she never had. She's the mother I never had. I mean, I used to call her my star mother. I said she was August 3rd. She was August 2nd. My Uncle Cliffy was August 3rd. I'm August 3rd, and then my son, Alexander James, he's August 3rd. And she goes, I was like, yeah. I was like, but Uncle Cliffy died early of lung cancer, same day as the Twin Towers fell on 9/11 at age 40. I was like, and then Judy died, lung cancer also, like 65 maybe, like not even 50 something, end of her 50s, early 60s. And she's like, oh, and I was like, I miss her. I said, have you seen Bob or Joe or anybody? I was like, I'm in this like weird relationship. It's a marriage, but it's not really. I was like, and he turned my phone off, so I've got no service. I've been trying to hit Wi-Fi, but I can't make phone calls, and I can't seem to find anybody. And so she's like, no. She's like, I don't know if you moved to Jersey, whatever. I'm like, yeah. Again, I think I heard he went one way. I was like, I have no idea for real. And as I was talking to her, down came the block, a like purple Dodge. It's like a periwinkle, Periwinkle, like Al-Qaeda vehicle, AL-Q. EIDA, something along those lines. Right. Yeah. Here's the thing with your new national security plan that I did not authorize. One is I don't like shakedown artists in the U.S.A. Two, I did not invite them to Excelsior City State, nor did I say I was ever going to give them permission to fuck up my appearance. I don't give a fuck. I'm a djinn. I sure fucking am. I wish all of you fucking died like that and you never fucking appear anywhere. I'm ATS. End of fucking story. Or at least that should have been the end of the fucking story back in like 1980 something, rather than me having to update like on a whim file because of who the fuck I am on a timing mechanism that the Al-Qaeda happen to fucking know, but the US guys are like, and then the Al-Qaeda guys are like, it's a real fucking disaster where I come from in I don't give a shit land. So now, I don't really like the guy in the Mercury Sable, the white guy, one token, one left, who really likes his Indians. Right, why? Why were they allowed to accumulate like fucking feces in a toilet bowl over my fucking lifetime, and along with the Koreans at Bayside, and like what? USA says nothing, like no big fucking deal, we got our own shit going on, we're gonna fund ourselves? I don't fucking think so. So now, Rosemarie asks me my name before I left. I said, if you see them, I said, I'm looking for some files. Judy put together some files for me that I really need to get from my Uncle Bob. I was like, but I can't seem to get a hold of him. I was like, and I think he whatever, must have changed the locks or whatever. Not that I had a key, but whatever. And I was like, so if you happen to see a moving truck or whatever, if you could just either let Joe or Uncle Bob know, I was like, I would really appreciate it. I was like, cause I miss them. I was like, and I really feel lost. And so she was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, again, my name's Nicole. I was like, my last name's Cataruza. I was like, it's a mouthful. I was like, so, you know, I didn't go into like my La Cosa Nostra name is Goddess Nyx. I mean, these are not things, I know that's what Al-Qaeda wants to fucking hear, but like, that's not like, you know, street talk for like Rosemarie, Bobby's mom that played with Joey when they were in like kindergarten down the block. The same one that Al-Qaeda was invading and nobody in the government anywhere around the fucking world was helpful or useful. They were like, I'm in a nesting position as an essential human function. Why am I doing freelance Homeland Security for all area fucking shitbags that are shaking down my fucking nest and wasting my entire fucking life? All area stupid fucking useless human. I'm just curious, before we hit the edge of the fucking bull that you don't even know that fucking science, but that's where we're fucking going, and I can't wait to lose you all. I'll keep transferring forward in my energy with Alexander James and the little one, and Ben's skin will rip off along with Daniel's, and they'll walk out in a new skin. They'll be fine. But the rest of you at 7.5 billion useless pieces of fucking shit skins, I won't miss. Haven't fucking met you, and you haven't been fucking useful or followed a fucking order I gave.